It's now week 26 for our flock, our fourth batch of laying hens. I decided to do the harvest myself today. We have about additional 1,000 hens, and honestly, I enjoy doing it. It's one of my favorite things. There's just something relaxing about walking through the rows, trays in hand, and collecting eggs. It's a quiet kind of joy, a kind of therapy, if I'm just being honest. Sometimes I even find myself smiling without realizing it, because in those early morning hours, before the world fully wakes up, there's peace here. It's in the sound, the rhythm of footsteps on the dirt floor, the soft clocks of the hens, and the feel of eggs still warm from being laid. It reminds me that this life, though not easy, is rooted in something real. Our hens are doing really well. We're averaging almost 95% in egg production each day. And that's a very impressive for any batch, but especially for the one raised in-house with a very hands-on approach. For now, we give them around 100 kilos of feed a day, and we give them 15 hours of lighting daily as well. That lighting helps keep their egg-laying rhythm steady. We've also set artificial light from 5 a.m. until sunrise, and again from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. every day. And then by next week, we will then increase it to 16 hours, which will help improve egg production even more. But we didn't rush into that. We adjusted the program based on their weight and growth. Because if we had followed the standard poultry manual exactly, some hens would have started laying too early, and that could have led to prolapse. That's something we really wanted to avoid. So we watched closely, waited patiently, and made sure their bodies were ready. And honestly, that's how we've learned everything so far. Not from the books, but from experience. From making mistakes, from observing closely, from understanding that every flock is a little different and we have to adjust our approach based on what they need. Every batch teaches us something new. Every small challenge has shaped the way we manage the flock today. And even now, there are still moments where I say, next time, we'll do it better. And that's okay. That's part of the journey. It hasn't been easy, especially now that it's summer. The heat has been intense. And when it gets really hot, the hens eat less. They just drink water to cool down. So we help them by adding vitamin C and electrolytes to their water. It also keeps them hydrated and helps them handle the heat better. We've also made little adjustments like giving them extra shade, letting airflow through installing fans, and changing feeding times to early morning and late afternoon. Small things, but they make a big difference. Taking care of them during the season takes a lot of effort, but it's part of the job, and it's all worth it. These chickens are more than just animals we raise. They're part of our daily lives. They depend on us, and in return, they help us build this dream. Just one egg at a time. Now, maybe you're wondering, how did I end up here? From walking through airports to walking through rows of chickens. Well, this might surprise you. Before all of this, I spent 10 years as a flight attendant, flying across countries, living out of suitcases, waking up in different cities every week. It was exciting, and I'm grateful for those years. And I learned a lot. I saw the world. But after a while, I started to feel empty. Like I was just floating through life. And there were days when I'd land in a new country and not even feel anything. Like no excitement. Like no sense of being present. You know, just numb. And I started to ask myself, what does a meaningful life look like for me? Not the life that looks good on social media, but the life that actually feels good when I wake up in the morning. That one question brought me back down to earth, literally. So I decided to take a completely different path. And now, here I am, living a much simpler life on the farm. And to be honest, I've never felt more at peace. Yeah, there's still hard work, there are still problems to solve, but it's different now. It's grounded, it's real, and it's mine. Even though it's been challenging, especially in the beginning, we've seen a lot of good things happen too. And despite the heat and the school year winding down, egg demand is still strong. We still get regular orders, and sometimes even more than we expected. I remember this time last year. Prices dropped so much that we were barely breaking even. I honestly wasn't sure we'd make it. And there were nights I cried, thinking about whether we made the right decision leaving our old lives behind. But we held on. We kept showing up. And now, things are getting better. We've even expanded, added another 1,000 hens. More customers, more deliveries, more reasons to keep going. And it's not just about the numbers, it's about knowing we're growing. It's about seeing progress, even slow progress, and I'm being thankful for it. We feel so blessed, like God is quietly guiding our steps behind the scenes. And I don't say that lightly, because there were so many times we didn't know what to do, so many moments of doubt. But somehow, there was always just enough strength, just enough provision, just enough encouragement to keep going. And the good part is, we're also slowly recovering financially. Now we can help our senior parents more. It just feels different when we are not able to do that. And that's a huge win for us because it's not just about building a business, it's also about building a life that can give back. And me? Oh, yeah, I sleep peacefully at night. To me, that's a clear sign that we're on the right track. There's something beautiful about being tired from real work. Not from stress, but from purpose. So, to anyone out there who's still planning, still thinking, still dreaming, I just want to say go for it. You don't have to know everything, you don't have to get it perfect. You don't even have to be confident at first. Just start and start small and be willing to learn along the way. We made mistakes as well, but we figured things out as we went. And that's okay because that's part of the process. So, this life isn't always easy, but it's honest, it's real, and it's worth it. And we're not rushing. We're not chasing numbers here. We're focused on growing slowly and consistently while enjoying the fruits of our labor each and every day. So here's to early mornings, to muddy boots, to long walks with loved ones after sunset, to knowing that you gave your best, even if no one else sees it. Here's to faith, to effort, to trusting the process, and to starting over when you need to. To anyone out there still holding on to a dream, just keep going. You're closer than you think. And so until next time, thank you so much for being here, and from our farm to your heart. Stay safe, stay grounded, and stay grateful. Bye for now.